Let's get started on today's reaction. If you are new here and you like drama, you like tea, heck, if you just like to hear somebody else's story, hit that subscribe button, join the family. You guys, if you're a returner, you know how we like to do it. Let's get straight into today's reaction video.
One time when I was at work in the hospital, they would do lab draws around 4 a.m. every day. So the phlebotomist would come up to do all the labs on the floor. I remember the nicest phlebotomist came and she went to the little room. She came out to the nurse's station. She's like looking up at the board, trying to see the assignment. And I'm like, Miss Such and Such, who you looking for? Which room nurse you looking for? She's like, oh, I'm just looking for the nurse for room 8. And I'm like, oh, well, what you need? I mean, she's not over here, but I can probably help you. What you need? Oh, no, I just went in there. She's still squinting up at the board. I just went in there and she just wasn't responding to me. I said, I'm sorry. What you come again? She's just, when I say she's so calm, she's like still looking at the board, not looking at me at all. And I'm like, you said what? She's like, yeah, she just wasn't responding. So I'm just going to try to find her nurse to see, if she can get her to respond. Not respond like to her name or at all. She's like, oh, at all. So I get up, I bolt from, I'm like, what do you mean? I get up, I bolt, go to the room. I get in the door of that room, look in that bed, that woman is gone. And I know she's gone. I know she's gone. Like, it is obvious she has passed away. And I'm like, well, that would be why she wasn't responding. And then immediately I'm like, shit, what's her code status? Code status? Y'all, she was a full code. A full code, a full code, a full code. So when they're a full code, even if I know you're gone, I can't say that you're gone, We have to run the whole code. And then her daughter, it was an elderly lady, but her daughter was over there on the visitor's couch, knocked out. I'm talking about scream snoring over there. She is getting the best sleep of her life. And I'm like, well, this is very, very awkward. So go in, call the code. Everybody's rushing to the room. We're waiting on the doctors and everybody to come up, the ICU people to come down. And immediately we got to start chest compressions. So lay the bed flat. First compression I do, crack. Oh God. I'm like, oh, I just broke every rib. And I know this is not good. There's no point in this. So then we switch off compressions. Keep in mind, the daughter is still over there asleep. We've been trying to wake the daughter up for 2.5 minutes. To the point I'm like, we're gonna have to call another code on the daughter because is she good? The only reason we knew she was good because she screamed snoring over here. So I go and I'm like shaking her, ma'am, because I'm like the cute like little taps to try to like not frighten her or not doing it. So I'm like, ma'am. She still doesn't budge. She doesn't budge. So then somebody has to be the runner. So I'm like running to the supply room to like bring stuff. Well, I'm running, but I'm like, politely walking. We're just waiting for the doctor to get there so he can pretty much call it. But anyway, as soon as I go to leave, I turn around. Out of nowhere, it's like this woman, the daughter, got possessed. She's just like, wakes up just screaming. And I could understand how terrifying of a situation that would be. You are in the dead deep sleep. When you went to bed, your mama was fine and everything was good. Then you wake up and there's 178 people in this room and it's real loud and all the lights is on. You don't know what the hell going on. And I'm like, yeah, that's terrifying. And then she just immediately starts screaming, still screaming, looking around, and then immediately bawling. And so then she's like trying to crawl over people. So we got to like politely, take her from the room. She's like looking at, is she gonna be okay? And I'm like, I know the answer is no. I mean, in the great beyond, I'm sure she will be all right. She will feel no pain any longer. So technically, yes. But did I say that? Of course not. I'm like, they're doing everything we can. We're waiting on the doctor to come. And that's where I ended the sentence in my head. I'm like, to come call it because, baby, she wasn't alive when I walked up in this room. But yeah, that's just, I think about that often. Like, how terrifying must it be to wake up out of a dead sleep and find out that your parent has passed away right next to you? And it couldn't have been that long because the nurse had just checked on her maybe like an hour prior. But yeah, it was just so much stuff about that situation that was just so awkward. Like, why would the phlebotomist come just moseying. She was moseying down the hallway now. Like it was the mosey, just pushing her little cart. Do. Looking up at the board, squinting up at the board. I'm just trying to find the nurse for this room. Keep in mind, it's like 4 of us nurses sitting at the station. And I'm just like, Miss such and such, like, who you need? Who you looking for? Like, can I help with something? She wasn't responding. Just need to see. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? And then it wasn't like she wasn't experienced. Like, you've been doing this for 60 years. You couldn't have put a little bit more urgency there. And I'm talking, the lady in the room was just in the bed like I just, being a nurse is not for the weak-hearted, because
yeah, in the healthcare field, unfortunately, we as healthcare workers expect, like everybody in the healthcare field, to have an idea or understanding of how a patient should look, when deaf or responding. Now, I understand that she said that the lady been working in the healthcare field or phlebotomist for years, but we just gotta imagine, like, a lot of the phlebotomists and other people are not used to what we see. So for her to come down the hall all calm, cool, and collected, she probably thought that the patient probably got some type of sleeping medicine or something and just wasn't responding. Now, if the nurse had been in there not too long ago and the patient was still warm and everything, of course, the phlebotomist probably felt like, okay, it's just hard to wake her up, because it was also her daughter in the room too that wasn't waking. Because usually when you go in the room and try to like do anything with a patient, the family member also wakes up too. So 9 times out of 10, she probably thought that the woman was sleeping hard. But yeah, her moseying down the hall because she didn't get a response from the patient is crazy. Because baby, even though I work with hospice patients, I work with patients that has passed, like, I have to clean them up, get them ready for the morgue or either the funeral home to come and pick them up. Like, you just don't know what to expect if you don't deal with it on a basis. But by me having that experience, I would have like kind of had to like look at the lady's chest and see if she like actually freaking breathing. Like, all my patients, if I feel like something ain't right, I look to see if they are breathing or not. Literally, that's how I do. And then I call a code, go get the nurse, etc., whatever needs to happen. But you got to think, even if she worked in this field for this long, she probably never experienced a patient passing. This could have been her first time, experiencing it. But I feel like all healthcare workers, no matter what part of healthcare you in, should be trained on if a patient don't respond. Like, yeah, the patient could be sleeping hard, but the patient is not responding. So immediately move as fast as possible and go get somebody that can tell you. Yeah, so I understand where the nurse is coming from because she experienced it. The way she explained it is not for her to like crack jokes or nothing. She's just telling her story. But in the mix of it all, like, she definitely in the inside, we definitely in the inside, even though we experienced it so many times, panic like it's the first time. Like, oh, Jack, she not breathing. Like, let's see if she a full cold. Like, because it wasn't her patient, so she don't know if that patient full cold or not. Usually when you get report and it's your actual patient, you will be told that that patient is a full cold or a DNR. So you will already know. And by her not being that patient's nurse, she didn't know. But I feel like she handled it well. Like, drop that in the comment section if you in the healthcare field, if you have experienced death, if you worked in hospice or just experienced patients passing away and had to call a code or whatever the case might be, like, or the hospice nurse or whatever. Like, drop down in the comment section what you think about her story. Poor phlebotomist, like, and poor, daughter. Like, the daughter was actually in the room sleeping. Like, I have so many stories of the healthcare field because, yes, I've been in the healthcare field for over 22 years, so I have so many stories and so much experience, and basically that's why I created this channel. I mainly post shorts, so you guys, I'm going to start doing reactions to healthcare story times, like whether it's a horror story time, a regular story time, a story time to encourage and help. I'm going to start doing reaction videos on this channel also. So you guys, like, comment, share this video, share my reactions. I mean, your opinion is your opinion at the end of the day. And if you are a healthcare worker, I appreciate you guys. I'm glad that you are here to help and make sure people are okay and, handle business when business need to be handled. This is not an easy job. And if anybody think what we do is easy, they are mistaken. Like, this stuff is hard work and we try to do our best. The good nurses try to do our best. And, you're a good nurse when family members and stuff are thanking you and appreciating you and telling you how much of a blessing you are to their loved one. So you guys, drop down in the comment section what you think about this story. If you have a story time, like, I would love to hear it in the comment section. Subscribe and don't be a stranger. You guys, I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.